Greetings, everyone. Two K Sports brings you the NBA. It's Houston and the Miami Heat. So the Rockets win the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the three, the small forward. And it's sent back by Bosch. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. And it's Harden slamming it down.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now, here's Chalmers. Here's Wade. Ariza with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
On the wing, Harden. Nails the 16-footer. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And then Wade slams it in.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
That doesn't go either for Ariza. On defense, the Rockets. James wide open. Here's Bosch. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Beverly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. Here's Wade. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the rejection by Harden. Wide open. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. On defense, the Rockets. Wade, right side. Haslam against Motiejunas. And here's James outside. That's good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And so here is Houston. They trail by 1. It's stolen by Haslam. And it's the Heat on the break. And James with the basket on the assist by Haslam. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Offensive rebound. Ariza passes to Motiejunas. And Beverly kicks to Motiejunas. Houston moving the ball around. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
See, he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Here's Howard, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the second free throw, good. The Heat with the lead. James dishes to Bosh. And it's Wade in the corner. LeBron against Motiejunas. James, the pass to Chalmers. Clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Beverly kicks to Motiejunas. Feeds it to Howard. Stolen by Bosh. Beverly against LeBron. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
There's the feed to Beverly. And it's sent back by Bosh. And here's LeBron outside. Good D by Ariza. Rockets trail by 4. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And that one's good. And it's 6 points for James Harden.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And it's Miami's ball. Wade drives in. A stupendous finish in traffic. Wade's got his second basket of the game.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And a new group in for the Heat. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslam. Miller comes in for James. Ray Allen is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Houston with a big group substitution here. Cabella's checked in. Beasley comes in for Motiejunas. Corey Brewer's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. And here are the Heat. They're on an 11-3 run. Allen's shot is off.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Battier dishes to Bosh. Got a piece of it. Got a piece of it. Rockets trail. Here's Ariza. And Miller with the block. Allen against Terry. Battier down low. The drive by Allen. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Here's Ariza, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 2. Here's Capella, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Nice shot by Terry.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Battier for 3, and he gets it to go. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Miami ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, Miller is out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Haslam. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Wade in at the 2. And that one's good. Beverly.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here is Miller. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. LeBron, he's checked in for Shane Battier. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Monty Eunice is checked in, and Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. James up top, covered by Monty Eunice. 5 to shoot.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Here's James. The basket good off the assist from Wade. 9 points for LeBron.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
LeBron's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that one's good.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Chalmers passes to Wade. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. A different look for Miami. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. It's Harden with the drive. Puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the Heat making a change here. Bosch is checked in. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Cole. Allen's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Brewery's check in for the Rockets. Now here's Beverly. D right on him. And Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Terry's checked in. He dishes it to Ariza. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And Cole kicks to Allen. Lets it go with the 3. Good. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Rockets trail by 3. Stolen away. Here's Miller. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. On the wing, Brewer. Defended by Allen. Kicks to Brewer. Back to Howard. Deflects the pass. In transition, here comes Miami. Cole's got the ball. A nice shot by LeBron.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Corey Brewer.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Timeout called the Heat.
I think you can see some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Montejunas. Battier dishes to LeBron. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
It's been tough for them to try to slow down LeBron. He's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Rockets trail by 4. On the wing, Brewer. There's the 3. Ray Allen grabs the board.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the 3-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Here's Cole. The drive by James. That is good. James has got 15 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Trevor Ariza. James with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Capella, and stolen by LeBron. Dishes it to Bosch. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 8. 11 seconds left now here in the second. And stolen by James. Here's Cole. And it's Miami with another. And so that brings the first. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The Heat leading by 7. And there's the pass to Haslam. And James throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The shot by Wade, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by LeBron. Shoots the 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Stolen by Wade. The kick out to Bosh. Wade at the elbow. Good ball movement here by Miami. LeBron. Look at that.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Mike Miller's checked in for LeBron. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. Miami leading by 14. Wade for 3, no luck.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Chalmers against Harden. Screen by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. Oh,
forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Here's Miller. No good. Excellent D there from Beasley. Beverly against Chalmers. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Yes, sir.
Beverly's got 5. Wade against Harden, and it's Wade penetrating, and he jams it with authority.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
The Heat leading by 12. And here's Miller outside. Can't get it to go. And so it's Houston with it. Now here's Modiunas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Harden for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Timeout called the Heat.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
A different look for Miami. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslam. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Capella's checked in. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Beverly ahead. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Ray Allen picks one up.
What a performance from Harden here. He's got 19 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. Cole,
the pass to Battier. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And Beverly kicks to Capella. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Greg, they might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now, so that was a big basket for them.
Braun, he's checked in for Miami. And a switch here also for Houston. Corey Brewer's checked in for James Harden. 1:27 left in the third quarter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. Ray Allen picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Now the dish to Bosh. James outside. Back to Bosh. Pass to James. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Beverly, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Dwight Howard. So he can't get either to fall.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The Heat shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Cole. Jason Terry is checked in for the Rockets.
Taking two shots.
And both free throws good for Cole. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Capella, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yes,
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
That's good. And that's now 10 points for Ray Allen.
Great pass by Bosh there.
It's trailed by 7. And it's Terry off the drive. Got a piece of it. LeBron dishes to Battier, and it's blocked. On the wing, Terry. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Beasley for three. No good. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Heat out front. They lead by 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Chalmers is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Allen. And it's Haslam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. LeBron with the buckets.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And here's Harden for 3, and he gets it to go. Harden's got 26.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Chalmers pass to Haslam. Nobody near Allen. The Heat rebound.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
The Heat leading by 6. Sinks the triple.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Harden kicks to Montejunas. Pass to McDaniels. Poked away. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And James gets it to go on the assist by Allen. And now an 11-point Miami lead. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Timeout called the Rockets. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Now Miller. James Harden missing on the three. And here's Chalmers for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Beverly. And Harden now, top of the key. And Mike Miller gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Harden outside. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Off the left rim and out. The Heat leading by 14. Miller with a wide open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
For 1 year with
Now let's get it all in perspective for all y'all enjoyment.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Miami Heat. And the starting group for the Spurs. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Duncan. Shot is off. And Miami the other way now. Wade outside. Back to Chalmers. Dishes to LeBron. Left side Bosch. It's stolen by Green. Here's Duncan. Kicks it to Green. Back to Duncan. He feeds it to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade.
Not the best shot right there with the...
It's not possible what we just saw. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the
smokes.
few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And here's Haslam, following the 3 moments ago from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
The drive by LeBron. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. Aldridge kicks to Parker. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Chalmers. And they're on the break. The finish. And it's Wade with the jam.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The drive by Duncan, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Now, here's Chalmers. A 3-ball. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Parker, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Wade dishes to Haslam. Duncan with the block. Leonard against LeBron. Leonard. And it's Wade with the rebound. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Unloads from 9, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Haslam. 6 points for LeBron.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's Parker, and the rejection by James. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Stolen by Chalmers. And now Chalmers running the floor all by himself. Knocked away.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the rejection by LeBron. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. James with the ball.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Duncan against Bosch. And Parker, here we go. 6 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Haslam, the pass to Chalmers. Here's Bosch. James outside. Back to Bosch. Fires from deep. And it's James missing. San Antonio trailing here. And Leonard gets it to go. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And it's Wade penetrating. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Buries it from 3-point range.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Oh, good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
Yeah. And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
Duncan's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. It's stolen by Green. Leonard attacking. Pass to Green. Tries from 10. And the Spurs scoring again.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
A different look now for San Antonio. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Martin comes in for Green, and it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Haslam dishes to Chalmers, and Haslam kicks to James. To the left side wing. Leonard against Haslam. Just 4 to shoot. West with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Leonard. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslam. Miller comes in for James. Allen's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And San Antonio also making a switch. Anderson's checked in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaw's checked in, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Here's Martin. Pass to West. Shot clock at 5. And here's Anderson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by West. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Miller. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Shot's good by Bosch. Bosch has got his first points in this one.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Diaw, and it's sent back by Bosch. In transition, here comes Miami. Battier cannot hit.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And stolen by Miller. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. And Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mills passes to Diaw. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And they'll keep possession. Allen for the three. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now a timeout called by Miami. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for Miami. James checked in for Batty. Wade comes in for Miller, and it's Chalmers in for Cole. And the basket by Wade.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Mills kicks to Martin. Anderson outside. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Bosch. Wade drives in. West with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. Here's LeBron. Spurs leading by 5. Martin kicks to Anderson. And he jams it with authority.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Mills, the shot's good on the assist by West. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Mills dishes to Diaw.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The Heat trail by 8. And here is Chalmers. Nobody near Allen. And again, Miami with the triple.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you play and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Mills. It's hauled in by LeBron.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
And here is Ginobili following the 3 from Ray Allen. There's the bucket. Good.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Ginobili leading the charge. That is good. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Ginobili. Feeds to West. Back to Ginobili. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists in the game. Wade on the wing, covered by Martin. And it's Wade penetrating. Count the bucket. Wade's got 11.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And a wide open look for James. But they'll get another chance. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Ginobili outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. LeBron outside. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's San Antonio. They're up by 7. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves. And they've had firepower and then some so far.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Here's Parker. The Heat getting the bucket. Passes to Leonard. Outside Aldridge. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 4. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
So it's the Spurs now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Leonard against Miller. To the paint. Duncan misses.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
Battier, the pass to Haslam. It's stolen by Green. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Allen, the open look. Money from the wing. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Over in the corner, Green. Here's the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Haslam's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Cole. And Haslam kicks to Miller. On the wing, Battier. There's the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Outside Leonard. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Battier with the steal. Here's Cole. Great D that time from Green.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Cole dishes to Haslam and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Udonis Haslam taking 2 shots.
Haslam hits both of them. Spurs leading by 7. Parker passes to Duncan. And there's the feed to Aldridge. Power down with both hands.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
The 11-footer. That one wide left. On offense, here are the Heat. They trail by 6. Battier for 3. Battier missing again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the pass to Duncan. Back to Leonard. Battier with the steal. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. That's good. Miller's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Green kicks to Parker. It's stolen by Haslam. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Miller.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Green kicks to Aldridge. Parker outside. Over in the corner, Green. San Antonio again missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Miller's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
San Antonio making a switch here. Diaw's checked in, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Mills, he's checked in for Parker. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Allen. He's got 8. To the inside. Here's Battier, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Battier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And Cole kicks to Haslam. Pass to Cole. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Allen dishes to Miller. On the wing, Battier. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Allen's shot is off.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Aldridge, the pass to Mills. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Cole. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Inside. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 14 points.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 7 points in the game.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Haslam dishes to Battier. Here's Cole, covered by Mills. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And it's blocked. They get it back. Now the dish to Green. Right wing, second shot opportunity. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Timeout call.
And the Heat call time here. Look at Patty Mills. What a contribution.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Haslam. LeBron comes in for Mike Miller. Wade, he's checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Norris Cole. San Antonio also making some changes. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Martin comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ginobili in for Green. And finished off by Martin.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
The Heat have hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today. And that one misses.
Chris Bosh taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's San Antonio. They're on an 11-3 run. James outside and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Mills. He kicks it to Diaw. And the Spurs scoring again.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Chalmers passes to Battier. He dishes it to James. Drills it from outside. James has got 13.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And here's Mills from the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And here's Chalmers from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Right side Martin. It's deflected and stolen by LeBron. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game. Spurs leading by 6. And the stuff by West.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And James throws it down.
Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when it comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Battier for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Now here's Mills, offended by Chalmers. Ginobili kicks to Mills. And there's the call on Bosh. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills dishes to Ginobili. And here's Anderson for 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. The Heat trail by 5.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was. An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 19 points and 2 rejections. Just a terrific performance here in the first half.
And right from the start, you know, he has not held anything back.
And then Wade slams it in.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And it's the Heat on the break. And James with the basket on the assist by Battier. And that's 21 points for LeBron. Clark, you talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Mills, that's a two-pointer. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
The Heat have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there. They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
San Antonio calls timeout. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Looking to end the run. Cannot hit. And Miami the other way now. Dishes to Chalmers. This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Anderson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Martin from outside. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. LeBron passes to Chalmers. The rebound by Anderson.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Martin wide open. He fires. Kept alive. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. He feeds it to Mills. Ginobili dishes to Mills. Pass to Martin. Anderson, a screen on James. 6 to shoot. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. 3 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
And we're through the first. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
They've got LeBron James, D-Wade out there with Chalmers. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's Haslam in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Parker passes to Green. Duncan kicks to Leonard. For the 3, it's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Heat have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. Good on the second free throw. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. On the wing, Green. Outside Aldridge. Parker left side. The dish to Duncan. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down hard,
yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Took him no time at all on that one. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Parker against Chalmers. From past the arc. Haslam dishes to Bosch. Out to Wade. Second chance shot. Feeds to Haslam. Passes to James.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Duncan with the block. Leonard on the wing, defended by Chalmers.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Spurs trail by 9. Double team on Aldridge. Parker with it. He's picked up by James. And Duncan throws it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket. Is still shooting.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And here are the Heat now. Here's LeBron. Haslam, the pass to Chalmers. And nothing but hair on that one.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And Wade slams it in.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. James against Duncan. It's LeBron with the drive, and that is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
A different look for Miami. Miller's checked in for James. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Boris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Tony Parker. And he gets it to go. Diaz got 5 points so far.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The Heat leading by 7. Miller kicks to Cole. Wash inside, working on Green. Launches a 3, and the Heat another 3.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Can they get it? Miami grabs the miss. Haslam's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Miller outside. Bosch in the post. He's guarded by Diaw. No good from Bosch. Spurs trail by 13. Leonard attacking. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And then Bosch with the jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's the Spurs ball. Mills dishes to Diaw. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Diaw's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And Antonio calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Now here's Mills. 19 points in the game.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Diaw with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Miami leading by 10. Miller, that's for 2. He drains the quick shot. Miller's got 10.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Cole. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Diaw's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Miller grabs the miss.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And he gets the bucket.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Spurs trail by 12. And here's Mills for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Mills has got an outstanding percentage from long range. Hitting 5 of 7, that's 71%. And it's Miller penetrating. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Miami leading by 8. Kicks the bunch. And the ball travels out of bounds and was last touched by Diaw. Shane Battier is checked in for Udonis Haslem. The Spurs also changing it up. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kyle Anderson comes in for Boris Diaw. And Martin subbed in for Green. And that one's good. Cole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
He had a nice open look right there.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Allen. He's got 11. Rebound, San Antonio. Mills has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. West passes to Anderson. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Off target from outside. The Heat leading by 7. Cole dishes to Battier, and there's the feed to Cole. They get the rebound.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And finished off by Martin.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by San Antonio, it's Allen with the drive. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Spurs trail by 4. And here's Mills from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul. The Heat making a switch here. Chalmers is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Duncan, he's checked in for Ginobili. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. San Antonio calls timeout. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Miami. And the call will be against Kevin Martin. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. It's stolen by Martin.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Spurs trail by 4. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
The Heat making a switch here. James is checked in. And Anderson kicks to Martin. Out to West. Back to Martin. The Spurs working the ball around now. Down low. The shot by Duncan. Nobody around. And it's good, and the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 9th assist in the game now. And here's Chalmers from the arc. And it's good. Chalmers has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The Spurs have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. And Parker drops them both. The Heat leading by 3. And here's Bosch for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Anderson with the ball. There's the pass to Duncan. And the layup's good off the glass. Duncan's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
It's stolen by Martin. Here's Anderson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. And Clark, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
Miami no good on that time either.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Here's James. It's good from about 19 feet. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
They're coming in bunches for LeBron right now.
Can't hit. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan is... And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Wade outside, uncovered, and the shot no good. A bit short.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And Kawhi Leonard with... the slam.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Miami trailer. To the paint. It's stolen by Duncan. Inside. Here's Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively. In terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
What a great game for Bosch in this one. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
It's Parker with the drive. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Aldridge, and Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Aldridge, the pass to Green. From 13, again the Spurs, good for 2.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Parker drives in. Here's Leonard. The shot is off. And Miami the other way now. Chalmers dishes to James. The 3. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
There's Parker with the 3. Good. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 assists. It's stolen by Green. And here's the break. Here's Leonard. That's good. And so Duncan with the assist.
Kid, you ready?
Duncan's got 4 assists now tonight.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
And finished off by LeBron.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Wade. Shot is off. Great D that. Time from Green. And so it's San Antonio with it. Aldridge. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Wayne.
Some nice numbers for Green. He has 11 points and 4 steals. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Allen's checked in for the Heat.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
And here's Chalmers from the arc. Good D by Parker. San Antonio leading. The drive by Green. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Braun with the ball. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose.
Oof. Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Ray Allen is on the wing. Back to LeBron. Pass to Bosch. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
San Antonio trailing here. Leonard attacking. It's stolen by Allen. There's the dish to Chalmers. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Haslam and the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And it's Duncan penetrating. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Heat leading by 4. Here's James. And it's sent back by Aldridge. They get it back. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What a game we've seen here for Haslam. He's got 13 rebounds and 6 assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
James outside. And right on target. Good. LeBron's got 42 in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Parker kicks to Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches it. You've got to deny him a catch. Otherwise, he'll hurt you from deep.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. There's Green with the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And hard to pass on that good a look from three-point range, even if you've got a clear path to the basket.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
San Antonio calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Miller's checked in for Daniel Green. Allen with another miss.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
He kicks to Aldridge. They set the screen. Parker double-teamed to tie it up. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He has 9 rebounds, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide-open shots like that.
And Chalmers kicks to Allen. Again, Allen missing. San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. That's good for Miller, the assist from Duncan. Duncan's got 5 assists in the game.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
James. And that one is hammered home.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Miller, the pass to Aldridge. Duncan dishes to Parker. Tries from 10. Crane for 2 points. Parker's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Miller kicks to Duncan. Rebounded by Chalmers.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he can't get the... He hits the second from the line. The Heat trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
In transition, here comes Miami. And finished off by LeBron. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win. And you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And stolen by Aldridge. Leonard kicks to Miller. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
He dishes it to Duncan. The 10-footer. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Wade passes to Bosch. Dishes it to Chalmers. Wade drives in, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Wade with no one around, and he's good on the three ball. Wade's got 28 points for the game.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to Duncan. Stolen by Bosch. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Oh! And he dunks it down.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Miami trailer. Wade outside. In the corner, it's James. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. So he gets them both.
He's really the guy you want on the strike in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Chalmers. Here's Haslam, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
No good from LeBron. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now. Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And here's Chalmers for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Wade from outside connects from downtown. 6 seconds left in the game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the